It is Saturday morning in Cincinnati, and I am at the American Sign Museum. You know, you wouldn't know you were in the right place when you passed this on your way to the parking lot. Sadly, it's daylight, so you can't see the sparkling edges of the sign very well. This entrance kind of says it all, doesn't it? So we have letters that go back to the 1880s. But you can see that we're going to be doing a whole lot of more modern than that. Apparently, this is an early plastic sign from the 50s when plastics were in their infancy, and this is very rare to find. They usually didn't age well. Okay, this does seem kind of necessary, but wait a minute, aren't we supposed to get a poem with the Burma Shave signs? I found the Burma Shave poem. Others claim does what you think. Just a few.
Peaches, you gave it to me.
Oh, I love this. I think of Purina as cat chow, but I know they did a lot more kinds of animals. With poultry and livestock, I didn't know that they did chicken chow as well as cat chow once upon a time. You know, for all I know, they still do. Go with the painted signs. Here's an artist's kit. That's a lot of material. Sorry, the lights are so bad reflecting off the top of the glass. Okay, this one's Burma Shave. Aviators fall for it. Is that funny or just disturbing? All right, as somebody with a master's degree in cinema, I gotta love the movie posters on the back wall. The difference between advertising and graffiti can be a very small difference. You know, it's interesting thinking of sculptures as signage, but it sure is. I mean, what else would you call it? Interesting, this is a big boy from the 60s. And he check out the #1 striped pants instead of the checked ones you'll see in a store now. And he's got a slingshot in his back pocket. You know, I forget it's Frisch's big boy, it's just big boy. What I mean about the checked pants, and notice that he's a brunette instead of a redhead. 1910. This was in New York City. What I want to know is, how did they get ladies to have their boots light up like this when they wore them? I mean, because truth in advertising, right? This sign is from 1915. The Art Deco fans in the crowd. To give you a bit of the scale of this place, I just came around the corner and there's a lot more to see. If you need some drugs, Rexall Drugs has them. But the drugstore front is very cute. I really wish I had a bottle of some sort of soda so I could pose with this sign, because this is really amusing. I'm sorry, but does anybody else think that the little squirt with the squirt it becomes a verb with the little kid, not a noun? The gas pump here, it's not so much of a sign, I guess there's still signs on it, but there's a gas pump next to the diesel fuel gas pump. But my favorite part of this whole thing might be this. Contains lead. I am old enough to remember that there was a thing called leaded gas and unleaded. Can you say just past World War II and the GIs came home from the war and the tiki thing takes off? Whoa. Now, does this just say the 1950s or what? It's kind of stupidly amusing, isn't it? Having the cow wagging its tail and nodding its head. Sad thing is I'm wearing this 1930s outfit among all these 1950s signs. You know, I'm just not sure what commentary to say for this. And behind it, the classic McDonald's sign. You can see the people's feet underneath it for scale. This thing is huge. Oh, good, and person walking past. There's one of these at the museum, at the Ford Museum in Michigan, too. I know what these signs are about. We got to go to Rock City at Lookout Mountain when we did the Cincinnati, no, not Cincinnati, the Chattanooga Dance Week. Welcome to Main Street. It's American Sign Museum style. Every once in a while, I have to tell myself, always remember to look up.
Yeah.
But just the display space is really fun.
Or a seasoned craftsman.
I am neither a refined artist or a seasoned craftsman.
Oh, and then the shoe there.
But
yeah.
yes, the shoes
For the
posted on the wall are, it's like, in case you can't read shoes, you can just look at the side of the building and know that it's a shoe shop. And of course, if you drink enough Blitz beer, that is what the world will look like to you. And here's the classic barber sign with no words. But just in case, if this isn't how you tell your customers you're a barber, there's also the neon sign. Or you can just hang a painted sign with your words. Or you can paint it right on the glass. So, amidst admiring all of the neon here, the dance teacher had to show you guys that they put the display with a dance school on the second floor. I've been to the Mercedes-Benz Museum. This is a 1957 neon window sign for Mercedes-Benz, and it's still in its shipping crate. Check out. Yeah, it would get there safely, wouldn't it?